Hey everyone, so I'm back again today with another video on how to make your eye colour pop. I've already done a makeup look for blue eyes, and if you haven't seen it, I'll link it above. But just to summarise, I'm showing you how to use the colour wheel to pick eyeshadow shades that complement your eye colour. I'm doing a look for green eyes today, and the colours opposite green are red and purple. I've gone with purple tones today because I have a look using red eyeshadows already planned, and that'll be live a little closer to Christmas. Anyway, here's the look that I've come up with. I hope you like it, and let's get on with the tutorial. The first thing I'm doing, as always, is priming the eye area. This step for me is essential anyway, but I find if I didn't prime, that the eyeshadows that I'm about to use would stain my lids. So the paint pot just prevents this, along with allowing the shadows to last all day long. You do need to set it in place though to prevent creasing, so that's why I'm using a powder now. To add some colour today, I'm using the Urban Decay Electric palette. I'm beginning by using the shade Jilted. I've picked up a little of this on a pencil brush and I'm mapping out my guideline. To do this, I'm just drawing a line from my lash line and angling it so that it lines up with the tail of my brow. Now that I have a point to blend my shadows out to, I'm picking up a little more of that light pinky purple shade, this time on a blending brush, and I'm applying it into the crease. When I've no product left on my brush, I'm sweeping the brush along the edge just to blend it out to make sure there's a nice fading effect. To intensify the colour a bit more, I'm going back in again with some of the eyeshadow and I'm blending it into the crease. I only need to do this twice or so to achieve the look that I desired, but keep adding and blending until you're happy with the colour payoff. Next, I'm taking Urban, which is this gorgeous violet shade, and I'm applying this to the eyelid. Because of the texture of this shadow, I'm being very careful with my placement. I don't want any fallout, so I'm taking a small amount of product on my brush at a time, and I'm really pressing it onto the lid. Once I've the lid area covered, I'm taking a smaller brush, a clean smudgy brush, and I'm using this to mesh the lid shade in with the shade in the crease. To add some depth, I'm taking the black eyeshadow in the Balm's Meet Matrimony palette. I'm applying this to the outer third of the eye. I'm using a pencil brush because I want to be quite precise with my placement. I'm pressing the black onto the outer corner and then pushing the brush upwards to fade out the black. If you're adding a winged liner, you won't need to be as neat, but if you aren't adding a wing, I'd say take your time with this step. If you find it easier to blend out the black, you can apply it to a small area with the pencil brush first and then blend it out with the blending brush, whatever's easiest for you. I'm using the Penneys felt tip eyeliner pen now to map out the shape of my liner, and once I'm happy with how that looks, then I'm going to go in with my liquid eyeliner and apply it over the top, following the guideline that I placed down. If you're not too handy with eyeliner, I find this is a really good method to use. It's kind of foolproof, kind of. I always apply false lashes. I just don't feel like a makeup look is complete without them. Well, not a dramatic one like this anyway. I have a full tutorial on how to apply lashes, but I just plop them in the centre of the upper lash line and then I tack down the inner and outer corners. For the lower lash line, I'm doing the same as I've done to the lid area. So I'm beginning with the shade Jilted on a pencil brush and I'm smoking this all the way along the lash line and into the tear duct. Then I'm taking Urban on another small brush and I'm just smudging this into the lash line as well and not bringing it in as far as the previous shade. Finally, I'm using the black on an angled brush and I'm pressing this into the roots of the lashes to darken them. To line my waterline, I'm using this black eyeliner from Physicians Formula. It comes in a set of 3 and this is the set for green eyes. I decided to add a pigment to around the tear duct and the one I have is by Lancome. It's quite old but I adore it, it gives the most amazing finish. Finally then, I'm adding some mascara and then that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and found it helpful. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video.